good morning, students. Students, I hope all of you are good at your places. Students, in our previous live class, we have discussed some of the concepts of the chapter compound interest. Okay. So, students, we have discussed for time is equals to 2 years and time is equals to 3 years. We have found out the compound interest, the amount, the SI, and the all other things also. So students, today we are going to discuss the concepts of half year and the quarterly, and we will complete our assignment. Okay. So students, for half year and for quarterly. Okay. See, what does half year means and what does quarterly means? See students, if I am taking an example like time is equals to 1 year. Like time is equals to 1 year and rate is 20% per annum. See, this is the rate 20% per annual. That means in a complete 1 year, the rate of interest will be 20%. 20% per annum. For a complete 1 year, the rate is 20%. Okay. Now students, I am taking interest half yearly. Half year means that I am taking interest after every 6 months. That means in one complete year I am taking interest 2 times. Okay. Now students, what does it mean? That means I am breaking this rate of 20% per annual into 2 times. And instead of time taking 1 year, I am taking the interest after every 6 months. So in case of half yearly students, what you have to do? You have to just take the time double of the given. Just take double of the time and take rate half of the given rate. Okay. For half year, time will be multiplied by 2 and rate will be divided by 2. Because I am dividing this complete 1 year rate into 2 parts. Okay. Now similarly students, for quarterly means 1/4. Therefore for quarterly I have to divide this rate into 4 parts, because after every 3rd month I am taking interest now. Okay. Quarterly means 1/4. That means I am dividing my 1 year into the 4 parts. If I am dividing it into 4 parts, that means after every 3rd month I am getting the interest. Okay. So for quarterly, time will be multiplied by 4 and rate will be divided by 4. Just make sure that this concept is clear. This concept is clear to you. Now students, moving forward to the assignment 6.5. Some of the questions we have already discussed and I have also provided you the assignment of those. Now students, in today's class we are going to discuss the remaining questions of our assignment. Okay. So the first part is, see. First question, first part. The compound interest on 15625 rupees. 15625 rupees. For time is 1/2 years. Time is 1:1/2 years. Rate is how much? 8% per annual. Half yearly. Half yearly is given students. Okay. The compound interest, I have to find out the compound interest. Now see, according to the question, for half yearly, new rate and new time. See, for half yearly students, I have already told that take time and multiply it by 2. So time is this, it is 3/2. So multiply by 2, it is 3. See, this is not 3 years, it will be 3 sections or 3 periods. Okay. New rate will be just divide the given rate divided by 2. Okay, so it will be 4% per section or 4% per period. Okay. So now principle is this, so just write down 15625 here. Now time is 3, so just make 3 sections. Okay. Now what we have to do, we have to take rate 4%. So 4% of this If you find out the 4% of this, it will be 625. 625 here and 625 here also. Okay. Now students, this first year interest will give interest in second year, and this first year interest will give interest in third year as well. In both the years it will give interest by what rate? 4%. So 4% of this is 25. 4% of this is again 25. This second year interest will give interest in this year at 25. Sorry, at 4% rate. Now again students, this will give interest in this. So 4%, that means 1 rupees. Okay. Now I have to find out what the compound interest. Compound interest means addition of these. Okay. Just add them and you will get your answer. So what does it mean, students? The answer will be 625 multiplied by 3 plus, that is 75 and 76. So answer is 195. 195, sorry, 1951 rupees. So this is my required answer. That is part number B, students. Now students, see, question number 6, question number 7. Okay. Yes, question number 6 and question number 7 are same, students. It is based on the half year concept. I am discussing one more with you. Like if I am taking question number 6, like if we discuss question number 6, student. See, in question number 6, what is given to find the amount? I have to find out the amount and the compound interest on 750 rupees. Principal is 750 rupees. Okay. Rate is 12% per annual. Time is 1 year. And the interest being is applicable for half yearly. Okay. Half year question is this, according to question. Half yearly is given. Half yearly interest is given. Okay. So the new time and new rate will be found. We can write new rate and new time we have to find out. So new rate and new time. Rate will be how much? Just divide this. So it will be 6%. New time will be just multiply it by 2. So it will be 2. Okay. Now principal is 750. Just divide it into 2 parts and take 6% of this. 6% of 7. Just cancel them out. Okay. So 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 15, 5 1s are 5, 5 5s is 25. So this is how much? This will be 45 and this will be 45 as well. Now again students, I have to take 6% interest. So 6% on this 45. So 5 9s are 5 2s are 10 and 0. 2 3s are 6 and 10. It is 27 by 10. That means 2.7 it is. Okay. Now what we have to do, students? We have to find out the amount and the compound interest. So this is our compound interest. So that is 90 plus 2.7. So 92.7 rupees is my compound interest. And the amount is principal plus compound interest. That means 750 plus 92.7. So how much it is? 842.7 rupees. That is 842.7 rupees. Okay. Now students, question number 7 is same. Now see, question number 9 and question number 10 are based on quarterly. Okay. So I am discussing one of them. Like if I discuss question number 9 with you, see, in question number 9, if I discuss question number 9, students, find the compound interest on 1000 rupees. Okay. Principal is 1000. Time is 6 months. Rate is 8% per annum. Okay. What is the interest, okay, what is the compound interest? Find the compound interest. According to question, interest is compounded quarterly. Interest is compounded quarterly. That means I have to take the time and multiply it by 4, and I have to take the rate and divide it by 4. So new rate is equals to 8 upon 4, that is 2%. New time is equals to given time multiplied by 4, that means 24 months. And 24 months mean 2 year complete. Okay, 24 months mean 2 year complete. So that means for 2 year I will solve, and the principle is this. Now principle is this. Take time 2 year. And the rate is 2%. So 2% of this. I have to find out 2% of this. It will be 20. 2% again 20. And if I find out 2% of this, see 20 and 2%. It will be 4 by 10, that is 0.4. Okay. So what we have to do, students, we have to find out what is the compound interest. Now the compound interest is, just add these. So the compound interest is equals to 40 plus 0.4, that is 40.4 rupees. So 40.4 rupees is my required answer. Okay. So this is our question number 9. Is okay. Okay, students. So by mistake, students, I have taken the rate as 8% instead of 20%. Okay. So let's just correct it. Just take 20% instead of this. So if you take 20%, it will be 5% now. Okay. You can just correct it right now. So it is 5%. So 5% is 50. 5% is 50. If I take 5% now, 5%, it will be how much? 2.5. So the answer will be 102.5 rupees. Okay, students. So this is my question number 9. Similarly, question number 10 is also same. Now, students, some of the questions are there when if we take the half yearly concept or if I take the quarterly year concept, the time goes above than the 3 years also. Okay. If time goes above 2 years or 3 years, students always make sure that you apply the formula so that it will be beneficial for you, because if I just make a question with this type of procedure, it will create a compact situation for you just to understand these things. So it's better for you to just apply that formula. Okay. So similarly, students, see if we just do question number second, first question, second part, the amount, everything you can find out. And similarly, see question number 8, question number 11, question number 12. These are all same, students. I am discussing few of them. Like, see, find what is the compound interest for 2 years. Like, see, question number 12, student. If you just see, question number 12. Question number 12 is, what is the compound interest on principal is 8,000. At 10% per annual rate, rate is 10% per annual rate, time is 2 years. Okay. If the interest is calculated half yearly, for half yearly students, new rate and new time I can find out. So new rate will be how much? Divided by 2, it will be 5% now. And time will be multiplied by 2, means 4 years. Okay, now time is beyond 3 years. So don't make the structure like this, because it will create a mess for you, students. Okay. Now what we have to do in question number 12, we have to find out the compound interest. So just do one thing. Apply the formula. A is equals to P. P is this. 1 plus R. R is 5 upon 100 raised to power this. So this will be 8,000. 20 plus 1 is 21 divided by 20 raised to the power 4. Okay. Now if we calculate this, students, what we will get? See, 21 raised to the power 4. If we just calculate 21, it is 194481. It is 194481. So 8,000 194481 divided by, okay, 3 zeros cancel out by these 308. Okay, so this will be my amount divided by 20. This will be how much? 9724.05 rupees. This is the amount, students, but we have to find out the compound interest. So compound interest will be total amount minus principal. So this minus principal, that is 8,000. If I just subtract, the answer will be 1724.05 rupees. Okay. So students, if the time is beyond 3 years, always apply the formula to solve the questions. Okay. Now students, question number 18th, 19th and 20 are the same, these types of questions. So I am discussing few of them. Like if I discuss question number 19th, see, in question number 19 what we have to do? See, in question number 19, Mr. Raghav has deposited 8,000 with a finance company for a period of 1 year. Okay. How much money is deposited? 8,000. That means question number in 19th question, principal is 8,000 rupees. Time is 1 year. Okay. And the company credited the interest quarterly. He received after 1 year. Okay. After 1 year, how much he received? 9,724. That means it is the amount 9,724.05 rupees. Interest calculated quarterly. It is given to us. So students, what we have to find out? We have to find out the rate of interest. We have to find out the rate, students. So see, for quarterly, we know that students, for quarterly, the time, new time will be how much? Old time, that is 1 multiplied by 4, because for quarterly we multiply the time by 4, that means 4. Okay. Now students, apply the formula. A is equals to P bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power T. This is 972,405. If I just remove the decimal, it will be 100. Principal, that is 8,000. 1 plus R, we don't know, students. Raised to the power 4. Okay. Now see, students, if I just cancel them out, if we just divide them, 972405 divided by 8. Okay, they are not getting cancelled out by each other, so just do one thing. Just first cancel them out by let's say by 25. 972,405 divided by 25. Okay, so they are not getting cancelled out by 25 also. So just cancel them out by 5. 972,405 divided by 5, students. So if I just cancel them out by 5194,481, and if I just divide this 8,000 divided by 5, it is 1600. Now see students, this is in multiplication and it goes here, it will be in division. So 19481 divided by, see, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, it will be this, and 1 raised to the power of 4. Okay, see, what does it mean students? Here power is 4. So you have to make sure that this number, this complete number should be power of a particular number. So see, I know that, see, 16 is 2 raised to the power of 4. So I can write 20 raised to the power of 4 because 2 raised to the power of 4 is 16, and if I take 0 and power 4, that means I am writing 0 4 times. So this means this number 20 raised to the power 4 is this. Now I have to find out whose number is this raised to the power 4. See, this is greater than 1600. So this number will be greater than 20. So if I take 21 raised to the power 4, see, if I take 21 raised to the power 4 students, it will be the same number. You can just check it by yourself. 21 raised to the power 4 is this number. So I can say that 1 upon r upon 100 raised to the power 4 is this. I can cancel the powers because all the powers are same. Now you can just compute them. See, 1 is in addition and it goes in, it will be subtraction. So 21 by 20 minus 1 is equals to r by 100. And if I just take LCM 21, it will be 1 by 20 and r upon how much? It will be this. So r is equals to 5%. But students, if you check the answer, see, let us check the answer. There is question number 19th of 6.5. 6.5 19th. See, the answer is 20%. See, because students, the interest is calculated quarterly. That means we have already multiplied the time by 4. And after, see, in quarterly what we did students? Multiply the time by 4 and divide the time rate by 4. That means this rate is already divided by 4. Therefore, total rate will be, see, this rate that we have found out is already divided by 4. But we have to find out the normal rate. That means normal rate according to per annual. This is per quarter. For per annual, multiply this by 4. So this will be 20% per annual. Okay. So make sure you understand this concept, students. Okay. Now the last is Rajesh, question 20. Rajesh borrowed this. He pay 10,000 after 5 years. Find the rate. See, this is the same question. You can just apply the formula and can find out the answer. Okay. So students, assignment 6.5 is completed from my side. We just practice these questions and the remaining questions also. I'm going to discuss the doubts of this particular assignment in the next class. Okay. So see you in the next class. Thank you.